While real estate prices are going through the roof, you as first-time home buyers must be kicking yourself that why you didn't buy it before. Trust me, I feel for you guys. But stick to the end of this video because I'm going to share you some valuable information for you as first-time home buyers that you will get a lot of from it. What is up YouTube? This is your host Yasin, and today I'm going to dedicate this video to the first-time home buyers because I know you guys are struggling and this is one of the difficult times for you guys to see the prices of real estate going through the roof while you're still struggling to collect your down payment for the first purchase. First of all, the first-time home buyers struggle with two main problems, right? Number one is they don't have enough cash to put as a deposit for their first purchase. And number two is they don't have enough household income to qualify for the mortgage. While I cannot help for the second problem because if you don't have sizable income, then of course no lender will be able to lend you money for your first purchase. But if you are able to qualify for mortgage, then there are some programs out there that will help you to contribute towards your deposit. I'm going to cover three programs that you should be aware of as first-time home buyer if you're struggling to put together your deposit. So the first program is called First-Time Home Buyer Incentive Program. According to that program, you will get some support from government towards your down payment, but in return, the government will become equity share partner in your property. So according to that program, you must not have your household income more than $120,000. That's the first requirement. If you don't have your household income more than $120,000, then you are eligible for this program. As for this program, if you're buying a pre-construction property, you can get up to 10% deposit from government in return for them to become an equity share partner in your property. If you're buying a resale property, then you can get up to 5% help from government towards your deposit, and in return, they will become 5% equity share in your property. So when I say equity share, that means they will become a partner in your property. So let's say if you buy a $400,000 property and you get $40,000 help from government towards your down payment. So when you sell that property in the future, let's say help $450,000, then 10% of $450,000 will be paid back to government as their equity share. The good thing about this program is the government is not charging any interest on their portion of the money. So you can keep that money up to 25 years or until you sell this property. So let's say if you don't keep this property for 25 years, but you sell it after 10 years, whatever profit you make out of this property, you have to give them, equivalent share as per their 10% equity partnership. And in case if the property, goes below in its value, they also take the loss with you as per 10% share. So that's a win-win situation for you guys. So if you don't have enough money to put down deposit, eligible for this program, apply for it, and then you will get funding, interest-free funding from government, and in return they just become a partner. So you just have to give them a share whenever you sell this property. It's not a big deal, but in the end you will be able to jump on a property ladder. Program number two is Home Buyers Plan, and this is also provided by government. According to that program, if you have contributed into RRSP account in the past, you will be able to withdraw up to $35,000 from your RRSP account, which is tax-free, and you will not be taxed on that withdrawal. As long as you can use that fund in order to contribute towards your deposit, you will not be taxed on it. And you have to return the money within the 15 years period. As long as you can do that, there will be no tax applied on that withdrawal. The only condition is you must be a first-time home buyer and then you're buying this property as your primary residence. You cannot purchase this property as a rental or investment property, otherwise you will not be eligible for that program. Is it risky? I don't think so, because if you get that withdrawal, keep it for 15 years, in 15 years the property will appreciate 300%. So you can easily take the equity out of the property and put that money back into the RRSP, but in the end you will be able to jump on the property ladder and your property will accumulate its wealth over the period of time. Program number 3 is if you have 5% deposit minimum, which is the minimum deposit required in order to purchase a real estate property in Canada. By the way, this program is linked to the program number 1, which is the first time home buyer incentive program. That is one of the conditions where you're only eligible for that program if you don't have 20% minimum deposit. So if you don't have 20% deposit, let's say you are only able to put together 5% deposit, then you have to purchase insurance to cover the loan to value. So that insurance company will provide protection to the lender so that if in case you become default, the insurance company will pay back the lender to secure the mortgage. So the minimum money you need to put together is 5%, and for that 5%, you can either leverage the first time home buyer incentive program, or you can leverage the home buyer plan in order to contribute towards your down payment. So you see, you have 3 different programs that you can leverage in order to come up with 5% minimum deposit for your purchase. If you can do that, you can definitely jump on the property ladder. Now, one thing I need to share with you guys, that still in this hot market, you will be able to get some property under $400,000. Condos are still being sold under that range, and look for older Bangalore style houses. You can still be able to buy them under $400,000 in some areas, not only GTA, but if you go a little bit outside of GTA, you should be able to purchase property in that range. So my advice to you guys is leverage these programs and at least get on a property ladder, because in the end, if you're buying a property for your own living, it doesn't really matter if it's going to crash or not, because you're buying a property for the long time, let's say 10 years or 10 year plus. It doesn't really matter if it dips next year. It will recover and accumulate its wealth over the period of 10 years. So in the end, you will be the winner. So don't miss this opportunity. As long as you're eligible to apply for these programs, leverage these resources and jump on the property ladder. I'm your realtor. Give me a call if you need my help. I will be very much helpful to help you guys. Until my next video, take care.